How do you go from dominating the court to collapsing with a 20-point lead? Tonight, Angel Reese gave fans everything, from highlight plays to head-scratching turnovers, ending with 7 critical mistakes that flipped the entire game on its head. And trust me, what she said in the post-game interview, that might just be the biggest shock of all. If you're a fan of the WNBA, the Chicago Sky, or just jaw-dropping basketball moments, then you do not want to miss what happened between the Mystics and Sky. Let's break it down. Welcome back to the channel. Tonight's matchup between the Washington Mystics and the Chicago Sky was one for the books, but for all the wrong reasons if you're rooting for the Sky. Angel Reese, one of the league's most talked-about rookies, had a game filled with extremes. High energy, big rebounds, hustle, but also 7 turnovers that completely changed the course of the game. In today's video, we'll cover how the Sky built and then lost a 20-point lead, Angel Reese's impact and downfall, post-game reactions from Reese and the coaches, what this means for Chicago Sky going forward, and what the fans are saying on social media. So grab your seat, and let's get into this roller coaster. The first quarter was pure fire. Angel Reese came out aggressive on both ends, battling in the paint, cleaning the glass, and getting fast break points. Marina Mabrey was hitting from the outside, and the Sky's defense was forcing the Mystics into rushed shots and poor decisions. By the middle of the second quarter, the Sky had ballooned their lead to 20 points. The crowd was energized, the bench was hyped, and commentators were already speculating this could be a signature win for Chicago. Reese had 8 points, 6 rebounds, and 2 steals within the first half. Things looked in control, until they weren't. Now here's where things got ugly. Midway through the third quarter, the Mystics started pressing. They turned up the defensive intensity, forcing back-to-back turnovers, 3 of which came directly from Angel Reese. Sloppy passes, mishandled dribbles, miscommunications, you name it. And it wasn't just Reese. The entire Sky team looked rattled, but it was Reese's high-profile mistakes that stood out. At one point, she drove to the lane and had the ball stripped clean by Brittany Sykes, leading to a fast break 3. Suddenly, the Mystics cut the lead to just 6. By the end of the third, that 20-point lead, gone. The game was tied, and the momentum had completely shifted. Angel Reese is known for her passion and competitive spirit, but tonight, her inexperience showed. She finished the game with 7 turnovers, and each one felt heavier than the last. There were moments where she forced plays that weren't there, trying to drive into double teams or make risky passes through traffic. These weren't just physical errors, they were mental lapses under pressure. The cameras caught her visibly frustrated, gesturing at teammates, muttering to herself, and at one point slamming a towel down on the bench during a timeout. Despite finishing with 12 points and 11 rebounds, a solid double-double on paper, the turnovers overshadowed the good. And fans noticed. The post-game analysis was brutal, with many saying this was the worst game of her rookie season. In the final 5 minutes, the Mystics took complete control. The Sky were completely disorganized. Turnovers continued, shots were rushed, and the team seemed to lack leadership on the floor. Coach Teresa Weatherspoon was visibly upset on the sidelines, calling back-to-back timeouts trying to calm things down. Meanwhile, Ariel Atkins and Shakira Austin for the Mystics were cooking. They exploited the Sky's transition defense and scored off nearly every mistake. Reese was benched for a short stretch in the fourth after her 6th turnover, which seemed to further deflate the team's rhythm. Final score, Mystics 82, Sky 77. Yes, the Sky blew a 20-point lead, and Angel Reese's name was all over the box score for the wrong reasons. Now let's talk about the post-game interview. This might be the most talked-about moment of the night. When Angel Reese stepped up to the mic, you could feel the tension. She didn't shy away from accountability. Her exact words, "This one's on me. I let my team down tonight. I played hard but made some dumb decisions. I'll watch the film, learn, and come back better. That's a promise." She also mentioned that the team needs better communication late in games and admitted that the Mystics wanted it more in the second half. You could tell she was frustrated but honest. And while fans were critical online, many also respected her willingness to face the media and own her mistakes, especially as a rookie. This loss drops the Sky's record further in a very competitive season. And it raises some tough questions. Is the team too reliant on Reese already? Does the backcourt need to take more control in crunch time? How do they stop blowing leads? There's no doubt that Angel Reese has superstar potential, but tonight was a reality check. The talent is there, but the mental game, the decision-making, that's where the growth needs to happen. Coach Weatherspoon said post-game, "These are growing pains. We've got the right pieces. We just have to learn how to finish." Twitter was on fire after this game. Some fans were harsh. How do you blow a 20-point lead? Angel Reese has to tighten up. Others were supportive. She's young. This is part of the process. She'll bounce back. The split in opinion is natural for a high-profile player like Reese. Love her or hate her, she gets people talking, and that's good for the league. So, what do you think? Was this just a bad night, or are there deeper issues the Sky need to address? Let us know in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this breakdown, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe for more in-depth WNBA content, and turn on notifications so you never miss a post-game reaction, highlight, or analysis. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.